morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, my guy.
Good morning.
Yo, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't even got no topic. I'm just out here right now with a cup of tea.
Freestyle Sunday.
Okay.
Freestyle Sunday, man. How's everybody doing, man?
What I will say though is I've been feeling good since last Sunday, big.
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been rocking.
Yeah, definitely.
Rocking.
That was a real spark. I hope we get the same energy today, man. Real spark right now. So,
I've been feeling good.
That
I'm not gonna hold you, man. I've been feeling good.
yeah.
that
I made
energy last week was real.
a Lent challenge to where I'm working out for 40 days.
A Lent.
Lent.
I didn't know you was Catholic like that, Jack.
I did it on Easter. You know what I
He said I'm seasonal.
mean? I said,
But you dropped the kids hold up though. Suiting up on Easter was the thing.
Yo,
I suit up on Easter.
slide over the hard bottoms on
man.
them.
I remember, man. I don't know. Easter would come around and it'd be nice,
Yeah.
and everybody would get their clothes on, and we go to Coney Island on Easter. Like, do people still do that?
Oof.
I usually dress the kids up. I'm not gonna hold
Kids, yeah, you got to put the
Yeah,
kids in the
little,
Easter
little,
Sunday.
little man always got to
you.
have a little
Kids
Easter
kids
outfit.
always get dressed up on Easter.
Yo, I grew up in a church. Several churches, man. A lot of different religions, which is probably why I'm so open to different religions now. But I always remember Easter, man. You had to put on your little suit,
Had to put on the suit.
your tie, your little, what you got, the roach killers and drinks
Roach
with the
killers.
poison.
You know, I'm Haitian.
Roach in the
You know,
corner.
I'm Haitian. You too, Ray.
Oh yeah,
You know how it go.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know how it goes.
Shout out to all my Haitians, man.
With the button.
The button, the whole get a blazer and all, like
And it wasn't no,
Suited and booted.
suited and booted.
there
Word.
was no question. You had to go to church.
You
on
had to
Easter,
go to
B.
church.
Every
Hold up.
Easter was packed.
My mom still is heavy into religion.
Yeah.
So I used to go to church every Sunday. I used to be in the back.
Sunday school
Yo,
was a must.
Sunday school. That's a must.
Sunday school was a must. And then as you got a little older, it was
it's
like,
all right, you figure it out.
yeah, you want to go or not.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then you just kind of,
Bible
study.
study. We had a whole communion. You had a communion?
Yeah, I had all that. I
communion
had all
party
that.
and all that.
I went to like,
He said, "You had a communion."
I forgot what it's called. Was
party.
it Baptist or something like that? It was Baptist. Went to Baptist. I went to Catholic. Then high school, the brothers started getting into what is that joint, man? The Gods and the Earths, man.
5%.
5%, right? Then that's what introduced me to the Muslim religion. And then I had a good friend growing up, Hassan. He was Muslim, and so I was always around different religions, different aspects. But I think my son Moms was telling me about Buddhism, and man, I was just always trying to read about different things. But for me, after passing through all the different religions, it was just always like everybody was kind of just doing the same thing, but their own take on it. You know what I mean? And then some of my aunts was Seventh-day Adventists.
Oh yeah.
They was heavy, but my aunt's still heavy on the Seventh-day Adventists. So it's like everybody, depending on where you are in the world, and you just got introduced to different religion.
what
So
you-
in
And
your
then,
ways, which one you found suited you the best?
wow, I really liked.
You've been around.
I've been around. It's a mix. I want to say it's a mix between Christianity and Muslim for me.
Okay.
Those suited me the best. I think Christianity, I started pulling away from when I started reading about my history and slavery and how Christianity was used to, lock your mind and keep you submissive to the slave master. And I just felt like, for me, it was like, what were we doing before Christianity? Right? And then that's when I started. I've always got Haitian friends around me for some reason.
Yo,
So
man, we
then it was
solid,
like-
man. Hold on. Not to cut you off, man. If you got a Haitian friend in your life, man, they probably one of the best people you'll ever know.
So then it
You
was like,
around him, you locked in.
Oh, that's fact.
right.
Look how it circled back.
So then, so that introduced me to, not voodoo, but it was always like that blend of
Like
African
African
culture.
magic, yeah.
You know what I mean? It
Black
was that
magic,
good blend.
yeah.
So I was always intrigued, like, what were we doing before slavery, before Christianity was introduced to us? And that's what kind of made me start pulling it back away from Christianity as I got older and started going into being more Muslim, I would say. But then reading your history, it's like Muslims had slaves too. So I'm just like, what were we doing before cats started understanding what Muslim was? So then it was just kind of like, I started seeing religion more so as...
You hear that wind?
Oh, that wind is winding right now. Yo, this wind is
That
crazy.
wind, man. Trying to get into it.
I want
religion, that's
I was about to say that.
Trying
Like,
to get in on these kettlebells.
That's God talking about. Don't be trying to talk about me, B.
word.
All right, but look,
Flipping gates.
not to take away from any other religion. It was more so, what were we doing before Christianity? What were we doing before religion? And then I started feeling more into just the earth itself and more spirituality and more understanding of energy and just and that's where I'm at now.
Right.
Like I definitely believe in a God. If you believe in a God, it's God believe in the devil. But then it's more so not really God and the devil, but more so just it's just different bad energies.
Bad energy,
Bad
right?
energy, bad energy. I just tend to lean more to the good side and be focused now. Just where so my head is at.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you with the Muslim religion because one of my best friends is Muslim, so we grew up together and watching him, go through his religious thing, with his family and how they process.
Right.
And I was always over there, so I always got that insight and that side of it. And I always respect how they.
I
move and
remember.
everything they do.
I remember we're having a job. I was the manager, like in a stockroom or something, and I had a employee. He was Muslim, and I don't know how I figured out like his birthday was coming up. So I was just like, yo, he's a good dude, always working hard. And I brought him a cake.
Yeah.
Just out of, yo, here, hold this cake, B. You a good dude. I appreciate you. Just supporting the team. And my man was like crying. And I was like, what's going on? He was like, yo, he's never had a birthday. He never celebrated his birthday.
They don't celebrate. Yeah,
He was just like,
really.
yo, growing up, I've never
Christmas,
celebrated my
stuff
birthday.
like
It's
that,
the first time in my life I've ever had a cake on my birthday.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
But for me growing up, we never really had big birthday parties. We just had like cousins would come over. My moms would bake the cake.
But
You know what I'm saying?
But as a
Definitely.
kid,
Yeah.
that was the big birthday.
That was the big birthday, right.
Cousins.
Right, all my immediate cousins would come over. We bust a cake down.
Yeah, word.
And have a little something and some drinks and that was it. And as I grew older, my birthdays would come around and I would just kind of just be by myself, like a time to reflect. And I always would try to just take a trip by myself and just be quiet and be nothing big.
Every birthday I try to get out of here. I'm like, I'm out of here.
I haven't done that in a while.
I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to do that, what you just said, man. Take a trip by myself.
Yo, trips by yourself.
It's important.
I tell
It's
tell
important.
Yessie
Yo,
I'm
it's
doing that.
important.
She be like, you weird. You going by yourself?
Nah.
You meet somebody there. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Get out of here.
I always OG do it.
OG do it.
Throw it
I
on
always
me.
go OG do it.
took a trip by himself.
Look, he on the beach chilling.
Look, by himself.
By himself. I went to
Yeah, I really want to do that though. man.
I went to
definitely.
I went to
Should.
Malaga by myself, which was interesting.
I remember you told me that. Yeah.
Touchdown, and I'm thinking, you sometimes you go places and everybody can speak English.
Right.
Man, nobody was speaking English. So I was like, not really paranoid, but like, damn, I'm really out here, B. I can't speak.
I'm by myself.
So I'm looking at the menus. Nothing's in English. I'm like, damn. All right, I know what that word means. This means fish. Okay, I'm gonna get the fish. So the people's coming over. They speak a wild Spanish. I'm like, this right here.
This one.
Yeah. I'm like the only black dude on the beach, yo. The beach is flooded. And then out the blue, I see another dark figure walking up the block. I'm like, yo, that's a black man. Oh, wow.
By myself.
By myself. You know how I feel to be, all, and then that would take me back and just really be like, it's people that's walking the landline. So I'm like, where's we're at down in South America? It's all crazy right now. And they would walk. Man, they walk through Mexico and try to get in the States. Honduras and all that. I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
This what it feels like to be from another country and you touch down in America and everybody's speaking English and you can't speak.
And you can't speak. You're right.
Yeah. And that's what I said to myself. And that was a real enlightening moment for me to be like, I see what goes on when cats is trying to get into America.
Yeah, it's true.
And they touch down and they can't speak no English, but they make it work.
Especially with us, like our parents, like, you know, and our family members, we all had that family member that did not speak a lick of English. So you got to be patient with that person. That's why when a lot of people come up to me asking me for like a lot of people start speaking Spanish to me because I might look Spanish.
Okay, you got that Dominican look, son.
You got a little Dominican in the a little Dominican in the face.
So I could understand it, not fully, but I could get the point across. We could figure it out together. You know what I'm saying? So I always try to be patient with people that can't, speak English, because I understand, like, yo, that is crazy.
Yeah,
like, yo, I need this. They looking at you like, what? I can't help you.
Yeah.
They just get the paper out.
Don't be lost.
But
like, nah, I know what you're saying. Up here,
right here, bust this left,
right there, and them hand sounds is
it's
amazing.
Important. It's important.
I think
they mastered that shit. They get up here and they master it.
Well, yo, back to the trip. I met somebody that was from Italy that had studied in England, and they spoke English, and just randomly, man, they took care of me. It was like, yo, I was like, I'm trying to find something to eat because I had crashed. The trip had jet lagged me to death. And I woke up mad late. I looked at the time, I'm like, damn, I ain't eat. I'm gonna hit the streets.
Right.
So I'm outside, I'm walking around, everything's closing. And I passed by this one group, and they was at like a little bar eating outside, and they had waved. And I'm like, they waving at me? I was like, yo, what's up? And I kept it pushing. And then they heard me speak English, so they was like, yo. So now I walked, and I tried to get into a spot.
Finding gold.
No, I didn't even pay no mind, but they was hyped for whatever reason. Tried to get into a spot. They was like, nah, we closing because I couldn't speak.
Right.
They was like, get out of here, man. You can't even speak the Spanish, B.
English out of here.
Get your English speaking ass out of here. So then I walked back, and they were still outside, and the girl was like, yo, where you going? I was like, I'm looking for something to eat. She was like, well, what you trying to eat? I was like, I don't even care. So I was like, why are you walking by yourself? I'm like, I came out here for my birthday. I'm just out here running around. It was like, yo, you know what? It's your birthday. Come and eat with us.
Oh, we threw the birthday card out.
Yeah, nah. And then they brought me food. They brought me drinks. And they was just like, happy birthday. And then we went back. They were walking me back to the hotel. And we passed by the spot where dude was like, get out of here. And then he let us in, and then we had drinks. I was like, I'm looking at the bartender like,
you just kicked me out. You ain't let me in.
By myself, you ain't want to let me in though. But now with my people,
it's always when you like out of town or out the country or something, you always run into like some dope people sometimes. Like, yo,
because you be more open to meeting people.
Remember Kirkpatrick?
Because he walk out here, you gonna say hi. You know what I mean?
Kirkpatrick, yeah. You got to tell that one, man. New Orleans, yo, that was a good trip, man.
Yo, man.
Oh, Kirkpatrick.
Kirkpatrick. So there's an on-running joke with what's his name? Tony Baker.
Tony Baker. My man be like Kirkpatrick.
So anytime something crazy happens, somebody will run into a wall or some crazy like that, he'll be like Kirkpatrick. So three of us, we're in New Orleans, we drinking, we eating, we having a good time, and that was just the joke
of the day.
Of the day. We're just walking around talking about Kirkpatrick. So we get to it was the last bar before we left.
The bar with the band.
Right.
I want to go back.
That's a fact.
So we're listening to the live band, and we're walking outside waiting for the Uber, and I don't know, one of us said,
we was lit.
We had a couple drinks. So one of us goes, Kirkpatrick. And then
the girl was like,
she's like, that's my father.
Like, how you know my dad?
I was like, what?
What?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about? She's like, yeah, Kirkpatrick. That's my dad. I was like,
okay.
It's like, wow. Okay.
Yo,
that's full circle. We told her the joke. She started laughing. I was like, tell her what we said.
Oh, remember?
I never forget. My grandfather, we used to ride around, and he'll see a car accident. He'll just take the license plate numbers. I'm going to play them numbers today. Causing traffic. I'm going to play them numbers today.
Look at this.
Last thing on the numbers. We're going to wrap it up.
Okay, talk to me.
I was pulling up at the barbershop, and I parked my car.
I remember this day.
And everybody at the barbershop was going, yeah. Yo, and I'm just like,
what happened?
What happened, B? What's going on? My man I said, yo, you ain't see your license plate hit. I said, my license plate hit. And my man looked at me like, you ain't play the numbers. He said, yo, you just missed like $7-8 grand, man. I feel sorry for you. I said, man, why you even tell me, B? Why you even tell me? And
I'm like, yo, the haircut should be free for that.
That's a Kirkpatrick.
That was a Kirkpatrick moment.
I didn't play my license plate number.
Man, that's a good one.
So for all the Caribbeans, man, play your number today, man.
Play your number
license
today.
plate number. If you're driving, play your license plate number. I'm going to play mine. Hopefully we win some money and get the week going.
See, now you put that in the air, I got to play mine.
Let's go. Somebody got to win.
I can hear my dad calling me now like, yo, go play these numbers.
Exactly. Yo, that's it for me, man. What the teapot?
What the T say? What the T say? Hold on, before we get out of here.
And the wildness is the preservation of the world.
Hey.
Yo, man, peace.
Lifting with the word.
Peace, man. Yo.